I just downed my second to last doctor check. Today we're gonna be going over... Shit, hold on guys. I wonder what I'm hearing. Hello? Fuck could be out here in space. Literally everything is in space. Ever gonna need this fucking desk for shit. He doesn't work on crap. Threatening I am. Alright, so... I'm sorry, by the way, for that, guys. Now I am kind of stuck on having everything sound kind of garbage. Staticky. I need to get a better mic. So today we're going to be talking about Amino. Why? Because somebody actually requested me to talk a little bit more about it. Well, they didn't really request. They more have said that if I were to talk more about it, they'd listen. And I'm all for that. So shout out to Jim Eagle on steroids 2902. Thank you very much for the encouragement, my man. Hop ourselves into a trios game real quick. Wait, is Duo's back? Hop ourselves into a trios game real quick. Just muffin now. So for today, I'm actually the worst at scripting episodes, if you guys haven't noticed by now. So because I am the worst at scripting episodes, I had Chat GPT bring up some questions for me so we could go over. God, this is the worst. Alright, there's lots of people here. Someone's got a set now. Broke you too, bitch. Oh god. Sorry. Yo guys, can I get some help? This guy's by himself, literally. Bro, fuck you guys. What do you mean not right now, bro? What the fuck you mean I'm your teammate? You know what? This is exactly why I play ranked, but I can't play ranked for a game, for a conversation like this. I might move this to Terraria. So if the video randomly cuts to Terraria, it's because I couldn't have this conversation on fucking Apex. But anyways, today's video is going to showcase... Today's video is gonna be me answering questions from ChatGPT that I had him ask me about Amino because I'm really bad at scripting my own episodes. So, random, our first question of the day is gonna be... I could probably make a little spinner real quick, hold on. Number picker. Alright, let's go. Spin. Our first question is... Ooh, question 21. Hopefully that was a good one, actually. I have a paper here that tells me. I wrote down some of the ones I liked most. Wow, question 21 was one that I actually avoided adding for here. So let's see what it is. What drew me to the Undertale Amino community in the first place? The first thing that brought me to Undertale Amino, I think I said this in the last video actually, was that I purely was looking for a place to roleplay. I went to Undertale Amino specifically because I liked Undertale, and that's what I wanted to roleplay. Other than that, nothing really led me there. I had seen ads for Amino on YouTube for maybe a month before I joined it, but I always skipped them because they're YouTube ads. You know, it wasn't much that made me know about Amino. It was things where I ended up like finding as like sacred holy grail type thing. You know what I mean? Just walking in the back of the streets of your own neighborhood and then randomly find a small little burger shop. And you're like, oh yeah, you could go for a burger. I'm feeling a little adventurous. Let me try this suspicious man's mystery meat between two buns. That makes so much sense. Mirage in here is low. He's running away. That's crazy. Alright. That was pretty easy. Next question. Sorry, pretty easy. I should have removed the choice. Number 14. Let's see what number 14 was. Number 14 was... Oh, it's got exclamation marks. That must mean that I'm heated about it. Oh god. Let's see what it's about. Number 14 from ChatGPT. How did the atmosphere and culture of Amino communities change over time? So, I think I remember why I put an exclamation mark on that one. Let me move my fucking phone. I keep getting messages. What? The reason I put exclamation marks around that question is because when I was first going around back in 2016, 2017, and that's when I joined, by the way. I don't really remember when it was created. I think 2012 is when it started out. But I joined Amino in 2016, summer of 2016, and I refer to the golden age of Amino from that summer to 2018 summer being the golden age. After that, things kind of went a little bit off the rails for Amino. In Undertale Amino, when I was first there, it was very laid back. Like, everyone was there to have fun and just roleplay their favorite characters, and there wasn't too much... Oh, let me mute these guys. There wasn't too much restriction on anything you could do. Back then, people would always make chats about high school role plays, college role plays. Those are the ones people wanted to join, at least. And Those were the fun role plays. They were oversaturated. It was what most of the public chats were about. That or Make Me Blush. Oh my god, do you guys remember the Make Me Blush chats that everybody would keep making? Oh god, those were always so weird to be in. I swear that like half of them were scripted. We would come in that they knew, like boyfriend or whatever, and would say something, the corniest thing ever, and then be like, oh my god, you're so freaking funny. I'm sitting there, what am I watching right now? I'm not gonna lie, when they started banning those chats, I was dead ass with it, man. But they started banning the college chats too. Everything that was off topic was banned. I did not like that change in the community. I think it was something to do with like as a whole and their own regulation rules. Fell for that. All right, so what was I saying, man? I don't think that counts as a community change, to be honest. A community change that really fucking pissed me off? Oh boy, when the chat busters became a thing. Dude, right around the corner, right after they started banning all those chats because they didn't uphold the right topics to the community, right? There were people who went around and they would all wear the same corny ass profile picture where they would have these orange horns. They would go to chats and they would invite a leader to the chat. Literally in Amino, you could just invite somebody to a chat and they're stuck in the chat, like show up in the chat until they leave. So they would literally invite the creators and the leaders into the chat and be like, hey, they're doing something bad here. Hey, this person's rules say that this is allowed. And it's like, dog, oh, stop with the fucking chat busting. So my experience with this, once I made a role-playing chat, and I had put in the rules that like, you're gonna get 3 strikes. You do something like NSFW, and then you're gonna get kicked. Like, have strikes here because people don't really know what borders the line for NSFW, so that's why I was giving that leniency. And a guy came in, he was like, see, you said right here they're allowed to do 3 sexual things before they're banned. And I'm like, it's more of a measure to not immediately have to ban them from out the wazoo. Damn. Maybe I should stop playing Apex to do this because I keep breaking up my sentences. It's already been 21 minutes and I've only gotten through 2 questions. Alright, so the chat busters were a really big issue in Apex. Chat busters were a really big issue in Amino. I think I'll do this video another day, guys. The chat busters were a really big issue in Amino. One time they came to one of my chats, I had that rule put up where I was like 3 sexual things are allowed, then you gotta take it to PM. Because I wanted the chat to be a little bit spicy. And the leader came in, he was like, hey, just change the rule. I'm not gonna get rid of the chat. And then he banned the fucking chat buster. And I was like, oh, thank you so freaking much. And I changed the rules. He left me alone. That chat went on to live for at least 9 months. So let me talk about the chats that I had. The college roleplay chats. Those were really fun. I don't know what was some people's problem, but they were really fun. I remember I was story shipped Kara. Such a badass character, by the way, let me tell you, man. It's like if you were Spider-Man and then you had this symbiote, that's what story shipped Kara is like. He's such a badass character. I used him so wrong. I was a devious Kara, man. A player, not proud of it. And it was like pretty much every girl in chat almost he would try to sleep with. And he almost did sleep with every girl in chat. But it got to a point where the other girls started warning the other girls about him. And like, no, he'll be nice and everything. It's just, he tries to have too much fun with people. Oh man, I'm gonna be honest, I feel like if anything for like playing in Amino could be towards trials, I'd be in jail. I'd be in solitary confinement. They'd execute me. I feel like everybody in Undertale would get executed if we were to be put on trial for our roleplay crimes. Everybody committed a little bit of sin in their time there. The sin's never clean. Some of it's wholesome. Some of it's wholesome. Anyways, so in the college roleplay, I played Shift, and I remember going to college, right? Sorry, I got lazy, and I split this video up. If you like this episode, you know what to do with that like button. I'll make more if people really like this. Bye for now.